Here's some botched up extra bits. Fries on the side.
Okay, so we're at Backlash, April the 25th. The Brooder against the Acolytes and Midian. Whatever, we don't need to talk about that too much.
That? You actually sat and watched that?
Well, I mean, I got it, haven't I?
Well, I don't, obviously. If you've got any highlights that I won't go back and watch, please let me know about them.
What, you skipped all of the Union stuff?
What? You sound so upset, mate. I've just sat and watched 5 months of this stuff.
Well, apparently I've watched more.
Well, we've been recording for nearly 4 hours.
You missed the Union, which is...
What was the Union? Go on then, let me know.
Ken Shamrock, Big Show, Mankind, and Test all decide that they've had enough of this bullshit, and they become the Union to fight off the corporate ministry, which I just like. Like, it's such a really bad name, but then when you think about it, for as long as what WWE probably thought about it, it's quite clever because you've got.
Why they were carrying 2x4s?
I can't tell you, but that became their weapon of choice that they just carried around all the time. So on this show, Ken Shamrock is still looking for his sister. She's been kidnapped for a whole week. Quite, I think, gentlemanly, Undertaker has brought her from one arena to the next arena instead of just leaving her behind. This is a nice thing to do, I guess.
Didn't he also mess with Deborah on this show really creepily or something?
The police try and hold him off, and then one yells to the driver to get out of there. Stephanie screaming, "No, wait for my dad," but the limo leaves. And then we cut to inside the limo. She's a bit worried that she's gone without Vince. And then the window
sitting next to her.
Yeah, the window partition goes down, and there is Undertaker driving the limo.
Where to, Stephanie?
Yeah, I thought I'd leave that line for you.
Thanks. Like one of the hammiest lines ever.
Yeah. So the rest of this show, Shamrock has a match with Gangrel, and then he gets a bloodbath after the match. But in the bloodbath, basically he catches on to Christian, and when the lights come up, he's got Christian in the ankle lock, and Christian tells Shamrock where Stephanie has been hidden, and he just sprints out of the arena to go find her. Now, you mentioned this already, that he's covered in blood and she's covered in ash and it looks dodgy. But I just wanted to add, as he's running backstage, he's shouting Stephanie, and there is a stagehand or whatever just stood on the corner, and Shamrock goes, "Where's Stephanie?" And he's like, "I think around there." So Vince has the entire staff of this arena looking for Stephanie, and this one guy is right by her the whole time.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway,
definitely
yeah.
Shamrock throughout the duration of this feud, and obviously tonight as well, I think came across as really putting the work in. Like he looked like a beast. He looked hard as nails. He comes out with some great lines. Like he says he's gonna find the Undertaker, rip his leg off, and beat it out of him. What he was beating out of him, or what with, I'm not sure, but yeah, no. But I can see why commentary played off Shamrock as a dumbass.
Right, so let's move on to April 5th Raw. Again, Vince is backstage with a load of police with Stephanie, and just why the fuck has Vince brought Stephanie to Raw? He's just brought her to the danger. Just stay at home.
I've got the exact same point. What the fuck is going through Vince's head? Why didn't Stephanie just get a plane to Corfu?
Yeah, just get some bodyguards and just go somewhere else. Just don't be here. Anyway, Shane is just being a dick, and he's trying to take over the corporation. But they beat them both down, and they pull Shamrock to the stage, and they're going to crucify him now. But before they do that, Taker attacks Christian and tells Edge and Gangrel to put Christian on a second crucifix.
What was this about? This made no sense.
No, it did
whatsoever.
make sense because Christian is the one that told Ken Shamrock where Stephanie was. This was payback. No, it made complete sense.
Okay. I feel like I'd lost the strain at this point. So they tried to build this up of Christian being
The weakest member of the group.
pardon the pun, black sheep, because he got whipped like a week before, and they kept attacking the Brood and stuff. But I thought it was really weak.
Well, no,
this whole thing.
Yeah, but Taker wanted to punish Christian for like failing him and telling Ken Shamrock where. What are we doing?
Austin's out, beats up Stephanie, beats up Taker. No, he doesn't beat up Stephanie. Austin's out, beats up Taker, saves Stephanie. Stephanie hugs Vince. But anyway, I felt like they tried, and I felt like they tried despite the crowd response and things that were completely out of their control, really.
If this match had happened in 2020, there would have been at least 3 CM Punk chants.
Yeah.
It was that kind of match,
Yeah.
yeah. The stuff he's doing is
This
awesome.
was one of my favorite parts. I mentioned that.
Mideon is outside in the car, and they get into a fight, and then Vince actually tries to run Mideon down with his own car, to which he misses. He hits a wall, and then Mideon somehow runs around and gets back into the car and escapes.
Just shouting "son of a bitch" over and over and over again.
You want some of this, you son of a bitch?
it was great. I like that bit.
We're at Mideon versus Big Show, and Big Show gets the eyeball that we talked about. Mideon's eyeball out of the jar and just squashes it in his hand, squeezes the eyeball, and then he forces it into Mideon's mouth.
That's fun.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little end to Mideon's character, because after that, I don't think I ever really saw him do anything of note.
Like, share, and subscribe to keep it botched up, brother.